To come out here and for our guys to continue to fight and to practice the way they did, and to come out and play for each other and play for these seniors. And I think, it'd be real easy for them to throw the towel in and say, hey, we're going to play for next year, but our guys have continued to fight, and I love that. And to come out here tonight and really, dominated time possession, had the ball 37 minutes to their 23. I thought that was a big part of the game, keeping their offense off the field. We know they're a high-powered offense. The quarterback can play. Really proud of our defense of being able to hold these guys, to 240 yards and to get 3 interceptions. That's huge. We've been losing the turnover battle, and I think for us to win that was the key of the game for us, and it has been all season long. So hats off to our defense, the way they played tonight. That's a lot. I mean, it's a big load. We've been very close a lot of games this year and just hadn't gotten over the hump. And all the way down to the very last play. I mean, it's not over until it's over. And to be able to get that victory and get that win on the road like this, again, it says a lot about our guys that they didn't have any quit in them. They continue to fight. Yeah, it's a clean game. It's a clean game by Emery and Brady, our quarterbacks, both of them. And really, I tell you one thing about offensively. I mean, I remember being on the -4 and the -6. And we got it off the goal line both times. I think we scored once, and the other time we got all the way to the +40 and ate up about 6 or 7 minutes. So those are game-winning drives. Getting off your own goal line and being able to get to the other side of the field and/or going to score are kind of momentum backbreakers. And really proud of our offense for being able to do that. Yeah, I mean, I think Emery's played last 2 weeks, played his best ball. I think Brady's coming in and taking whatever a little bit of pressure off, whatever you want to call that. But I think both have played well the last 2 weeks, and that's the kind of efficiency that we need from that position. Take care of the football. Get us in the right plays. Distribute the ball to the playmakers. And I thought tonight we distributed it pretty well. Some of our guys out there. Braden had another big game. Tight ends. Peyton Singletary had a good game. We hit a couple little screens up the middle on third downs that were big. One to Braden Smith and one to 9. AT. So yeah, I think all the guys contributed. I think we all know the Big 12 is crazy, is wild. Anybody can beat anybody in this conference. I really believe that who goes out and makes the least amount of mistakes are going to win the games in this league. It's a lot of parity. The last place team can beat the first place team. I mean, in this league, and this league kind of beat up on each other. As you go back and look at it, there's been a lot of that happening, and but it just speaks to the volume of the league. Having been in the ACC the last 4 years, I mean, I think top to bottom, this league's more competitive and better with the teams that you have to compete with. There's really good coaches in this league, and there's really good players, and you have to play a clean game if you want to go out and win.
Yes, sir. I felt like this week at practice, it felt different than any other week. Like somebody said something like we need to finish the season off right for the seniors, and I feel like the seniors came and did a great job leading that practice, making sure everybody was doing what they're supposed to do. Making sure that we had some discipline out there on the field today. It feels great. It's a great start to hopefully more Big 12 wins.
100%. We can definitely build on this, and we need to for the next season coming up. And we have to be, especially the older guys, we have to be an example. And that's something we've talked about this whole week. And we knew that losing the last game that we were out of the bowl game stretch, but we've just been trying to preach, pushing through the adversity and not just giving up, because we're not really playing for anything now. We still have a season to finish. So that's really the goal and the focus.